This build comes from you guys. I had you vote on what I should build, and the winner was a Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet. And I figured, why not paint it to look like Captain Rex? So here we go. This video is sponsored by Prop Monkey Studios, an awesome company making great products for cosplayers and makers like us. But more on that later. I thought it would be fun to try and push myself and make this build in 48 hours and really crank it out fast. 2 nights later and I still hadn't even finished patterning it yet. But I didn't give up hope. I kept going with the idea that 48 hours meant 48 hours of actual time working on it, since I could only work on it at night between my day job and my home life. But then my perfectionist tendencies kicked in and I wanted to make the pattern perfect for you guys and easy for anyone to recreate. So fast forward 4 months, a few projects, and a pandemic, and I had the pattern finally digitized and ready to go. Having recently quit my day job to make more stuff for you guys, I flew through getting the pattern traced onto and cut out of some of our 4mm and 2mm WTF, aka what the phone. WTF is perfect for this build because it's so sturdy and it holds its shape so well, I can get a good sturdy helmet even though it's only 4mm thick. I was feeling pretty good and cranked out the gluing and assembling process. And before you knew it, I had an awesome Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet looking back at me. I even made a cool magnetic rangefinder to go with it. All that was left was to plastidip and paint, as I had done successfully many times before. But this time, something went sideways. Guys, I messed up. I messed up big time, and I think I ruined my Clone Trooper helmet. I either rushed the plastidip job or white plastidip just hates me, but I ruined the helmet in its final hours. The plastidip bubbled from underneath and left tons of little pockmarks in crucial spots across the whole helmet. I ran through hundreds of ways in my head of how to try to fix it, but I didn't feel confident enough in any of them to try it because I was afraid of messing it up even more. Have you ever been in a similar situation in a build where you just feel stuck, lost, or out of ideas? I was majorly discouraged and felt like scrapping the whole thing. But then, out of nowhere, one of our live stream regulars sent me this product called Rapid Fill by Prop Monkey Studios and said, hopefully this can help. I had no idea how to use it, but Prop Monkey Studios had an excellent tutorial showing exactly how to use it. And I finally felt a glimmer of hope that this could be the answer to save this project. So I followed the tutorial exactly and gave it a go. And this is what happened. You guys. Okay. I think that's good enough for me. I think that is perfect. It filled those. You know, maybe I want to go over with a second coat just to make sure. But that looks amazing. It's going to be so smooth. I'm going to do the whole helmet in this stuff. It was amazing. I was freaking out and so excited that I didn't have to start the project all over. I was back on top. So I quickly brushed it on the whole helmet and did some sanding. And then I was once again ready to paint. But because the Rapid Fill gave me more control over the finish, it actually ended up being smoother and looking even better than it would have if the plastidip had worked perfectly. Let's paint this thing up and I'll show you how it all turned out. So it's all painted up and I'm super excited to show you what it looks like. But first, I wanted to thank Prop Monkey Studios for sponsoring this video and encourage you to buy Rapid Fill and their other products. Not only did Rapid Fill save this build, but I also used their Fine Finish and Prime products to give my Wonder Woman tiara and armband a super smooth metal-like finish. So if you haven't tried their products, go order some right now using the link in the description. I promise you'll love them. Make sure to check out Prop Monkey Studios tutorials so that you know how to use them, and they will give you more control over your finishes. With that, are you ready to see this finish on the Captain Rex Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet? Hit it! Well, what did you guys think? It was a long time coming, but I think the accident that happened and finding rapid fill actually made the finish turn out better than I ever possibly imagined. You can get this pattern on my website, link below, or if you become an apprentice on Patreon, you can get this pattern and access to all my patterns. If you're interested in doing a Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet, make sure and check out my friend Maker in Basement's video and pattern that he just dropped today. And if you're an overachiever, get both patterns and try and combine them to make Rex's Phase 2 helmet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and cosplay on, my friends. See ya.